So we're going to look at a little bit longer example of multiplication. So here we have matrix A, and these are our elements, and we know this order is going to be its rows by its columns. So it's got 2 rows times 3 columns. So that's its order. And the order over here, rows, 3 rows and 2 columns. So can multiplication take place? Well, that's the first thing we've got to check. So does this number and this number, do the two of them equal? They do. So that allows multiplication to take place. This and this will let us see what our resultant matrix is going to be. So the resultant matrix is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. And then we can go and apply the rules of multiplication, which is multiply our rows by our columns. Also how we find the order. Okay, so that's what we're going with. So how does that look? Take another color pen. Okay, so A times B, and it's really important to know what the resultant is, because that does keep you right. Okay, so I know the resultant is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, so just keep that in my head, because first we gotta multiply this row by this column. Okay, so you're going to get 2 by 3 plus 3 by 1 plus 4 by 2. Okay, now brackets got to stay really big, because that's just one entry. Our next step, if I do it in another color, will help distinguish. I'm going to multiply this row here again by this. Okay, so you're going to have 2 by 2 plus 3 by 1 plus 4 by 3. Okay, so green, that row by that column, purple, that row by that column. All you're doing is multiplying the numbers and adding the results together. And again, because the matrix is so big, it helps to know that the result is going to be a 2 by 2, because it's just one entity. This is just one entity. So now we've got to finish it off. Try another color pen. And we got to do this row now by this column. Okay, that's going to give us 1 by 3 plus 2 by 1 plus 1 by 2. And then we'll try final color. Gotta do in here. That's that row by that column. And you're going to get left with 1, 2 plus 2 by 1 plus 1 by 3. Okay, and then we needed a lot of space to cover that in, but we should be alright now. We can do this down here just to fit it in. A times B. So when you add all this out, you get something like 6 plus 3 plus 8, or sorry, multiply it all out. And here, 3 plus 2 plus 2. Over here, 4 plus 3 plus 12. 2 plus 2 plus 3, which will then equal 17, 19, 7, and 7. So that's your answer. It's a 2 by 2 matrix, which is what we said it was going to be. So that's important to know, so we can just set up this right and we're not, merging one side into another and making it look unneat. So it's important to be neat. We're multiplying our rows by our columns. So row by column, row by column, row by column, and row by column. When you're multiplying it, first entry in each row and column gets multiplied together, and then you add that to the second, you add that to the third. You do that for all of them, you'll come out with this answer here.